pet owners to purchase county-issued animal tags for their dogs and cats in the event their pet becomes lost or stolen. Here to talk about the importance of these tags and to explain what they actually are, I'm joined by Roanoke County Police Officer Ken Broman. Ken, I know you're out on the road all the time, and part of your job, the biggest part of your job, is as I guess what most people would recognize as an animal control officer. So these tags, these animal tags, are extremely important to the job that you do. Go ahead and, for the viewer, explain what is an animal tag and how it comes into play with your job, the job you do.
Okay, well, the animal tags are purchased through the treasurer's office. They're different than the rabies tag that you may get from a vet. The animal tag purchased from a treasurer's office has an identifying number on it.
Okay.
And that number is very important because it can be run through our dispatch center 24 hours a day, and it tells us who that animal belonged to. Well, just seeing the tag on the animal tells us that it has a responsible owner.
Mm-hmm.
And
good point.
Then we can also run the number on that tag and get a phone number, address,
mm-hmm.
so that we can get the animal back to his owner.
Because if you aren't able to reach out and find that owner right away, you actually have to then turn the animal over to the shelter, correct?
That's correct.
And so it kind of helps prolong the process of getting the pet back with its owner.
Well, it saves the owner some money, because if their animal is turned over to the shelter, there's a fee when they go to pick that animal up.
Very true.
It also becomes very important if we find the animal sick or injured, because we would much rather the owner of the animal be involved in the decision-making process as far as what type medical treatment that animal gets. If it has no form of identification, we have to treat it as a stray, and then it gets just a very minimum treatment. If with that tag, and we can identify the animal as belonging to someone, then we can again let them
make that decision, it's an important decision. Yes. So again, the county-issued animal tag, when you run across a dog or a cat that has one of these around its neck, then you can get that information, identifying information off of that tag, phone back to the 911 dispatch center. They can pull up all of the records that you out in the field know, so essentially you with your cell phone would be able to call that pet owner, or if you had an address, drive the pet over there and save lots of time, money, and get that pet back to the owner without having to involve the shelter.
Exactly.
And these county-issued animal tags are purchased through the treasurer's office?
Yes, ma'am. That's the only place that they can be obtained. And in order to purchase the animal tags, the owner would need to take a proof of rabies.
Okay.
And whether the animal's been spayed or neutered. If the animal's been spayed or neutered, the tags are half price, so they can save a little money on that.
And that brought up another point. When I've talked to folks about county-issued animal tags, a lot of people, there's some confusion. People think that the rabies tag they get from their vet is what is all that's required, but state and county code require this animal tag as well.
That's correct. The county ordinance requires any dog or cat over the age of 4 months, whether it's an inside dog or cat or outside dog or cat. It requires any animal, any dog or cat over the age of 4 months to have a Roanoke County tag. And that's actually a class 4 misdemeanor if you fail to obtain that tag.
Okay. And it sounds like for the tag, it's a win-win for the owner, the pet owner, but also for you and the job that you and the other animal control officers in the field perform every day.
Yes, it is.
All right. Again, thank you, Officer Ken Broman, for all of that information. And if people who are watching want to know more about how to purchase a county-issued animal tag, contact the Roanoke County Treasurer's Office.